Roy, welcome to the laziest tier list ever. I'm going to be doing it on a Vanoss crew, but for this one it's going to be overall gaming skills on my fucking phone, so everyone has to put up with all of these goddamn ads. Any hoops, I'm just going to note this right here. Old mini lad, I know he's become a pedophile, whatever, and I know that Ohm has become a bit of a cunt towards the group. Either way, I genuinely don't want to factor that into the gaming skill. I'm just going to start now. So basically, I'm definitely going to put him in the A. See, he's good. His Call of Duty shit is actually like, he's a genuine, like, pushes for gaming. So I'd actually have to put... Alright. Everyone harps on him for how much editing he does. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to put him as an S tier gaming skill. I think he might actually be perfect in A. I love Marcel. He's the man. He goes hard on Call of Duty, and he used to go hard on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 when they were all jamming. I feel like it's appropriate to put him in A minimum. I don't think he's below A. I think he would even be S, but I'm going to put him in A comfortably. Next is Louis. He would also be in A. I would even argue that he's an S tier gamer from his GTA days. I wouldn't... Minecraft, what else does he do? His GTA days... Pardon me, a little bit drunk. Really puts him up there. I know he's done a few other things. He's one of the few I've never subbed to, but I know that like he's an amazing addition to the team. Again, put him comfortably in A. Delirious again. I wouldn't probably put any of this list, anyone below B. They are all great gamers. Delirious. He's a bit of a jack of all trades. He plays everything. So, again, I feel like he's comfortably at A as well, just because he is a... Ever since Call of Duty stopped being fun for everyone, these fellas have had to branch out into different games, which has really been showing how much... really showing their skill. That's what I mean. None of these guys would be below B tier. So again, comfortably A. Any of these guys I could probably argue S in certain circumstances, but overall, they'd probably all fit into A. Moo, probably my second favorite of this whole squad. I'm gonna have to put him in B. Unfortunately, watching all of his first person shooter videos, he is being carried hard. He's too wholesome. He never takes the lead. He's too bloody wholesome. He's easily a B. In some circumstances he's an A, but I feel like comfortably overall he's a B. Mini Lad, yes. Back in the day, I don't know. I know he does meme streams now. Well, I've never watched this shit anyway. But from what I remember, he was actually a competent gamer. Last thing I remember him being in was a zombies video with Vanoss. Stella Arches. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put him in the same league as... What else did he do? Better Gmod, Black Ops, Zombies. He doesn't even play Fall Guys, so I'm gonna have to put him in B. I just don't know where he stands, and because Black Ops 2 is no longer a viable game to compare off anymore, he'd have to be a B. I don't know, he sort of faded away from gaming before all this shit went down. Next is Nogla. I'm actually gonna have to put him in a B as well. He gets carried pretty hard by most people in the games that he plays. Minecraft, he's always been carried by Terrorizer. Counter-Strike, he's been carried by Wildcat. Still makes me... I don't know. I think Marcel's actually a pretty good gamer, to be honest. Nogla... he's just not the one you would expect to carry. He's okay. He's pretty good at Among Us, but at the end of the day, Among Us is just gaslighting simulator. So I think he's pretty appropriate in B. Nothing to do with this cunt here. It's just where he fits. He was a bit of a special case. I don't actually know why he's here. I saw him, he was like in a PewDiePie video when Markiplier first collabed with PewDiePie, which was out of it. That's how I knew about him first, and then he all of a sudden started playing with these guys. Unfortunately, he's actually a decent gamer. I actually have to put him uncomfortably in A. He's not a bad gamer. He never really played anything that I like personally, but he didn't have to be carried as far as I remembered. He actually could hold his own. That being said, Panda as well. Panda I love, the stoner boy, quote unquote stoner. He's probably the first I would argue to be in C, but it's because he doesn't take it as seriously as the rest of them. Fuck, I hate this fucking head right here. He doesn't take gaming as seriously as the rest of them do, and I love his approach to gaming. That being said, I still think he is a mid-tier gamer. Black Ops 2, he was probably pretty good. I know that all of these fellas were, but as gaming has become more about the profits rather than how fun the game actually is, games have been boring, and I feel like Panda sort of falls under that, where it's like, ugh, gaming is boring, I don't really give a fuck about trying. But he has fun, unfortunately, or fortunately, he has fun. I love him. Terrorizer, he is a pretty hardcore tryhard. This is why I'd also possibly argue that he could be an S tier gamer as well. Because he is a tryhard, and I love him for that. Terrorizer is one of the few I also haven't subscribed to as well. He, in my opinion, is a better addition rather than a, watch from his point of view. It's just funny and not knowing what he's doing behind the scenes and then seeing it play out, especially through Minecraft. I would argue again he's an S. Would fuck Terrorizer, he would be, yeah, pretty comfortably an A. Scotty, I think he actually takes... I put these two literally equal footing, like super duper equal footing. I put Scotty and Marcel in equal footing just because they both tryhards, both exaggerate, but actually genuinely both love the feel of gaming. Vanoss, this will be the probably one time he isn't in the top two, I think, just from how gaming is now. He's a B. You know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, Nogla is more of a low A, high B. Vanoss is a mid-tier gamer. As much as I love him, I can't say he hasn't adjusted well. Just games haven't been fun for the way that he does creativeness. His music, amazing. His video editing, fucking top tier. His gaming skill as of lately, yikes, pretty average. But he's still the most fun to watch out of all of these fellas. And last but not least, possibly the biggest tryhard of all of them, Wildcat. This cunt never ever hides his feeling when he hates a game, but when he loves a game, he will fucking try and dominate. It's awesome. Wildcat would possibly, in my opinion, be the only easy S tier gamer of these fellas. Everyone in B, you could argue, would be an S tier, but that's the thing. Whereas Wildcat, I wouldn't argue. It's pretty clear cut that he's a pretty decent gamer. But that's where these two come in, because they actually play games that require a bit of skill. You know, they're still playing the first person shooters. I don't know. I'm very mad at the two on this list that really shouldn't be in this. I feel like they're here solely for controversy, but at the end of the day, I still feel like they were listed appropriately, just because they were here to be listed. Comment who you think is gonna win the NBA playoffs, and I'm gonna go grab another alcoholic beverage.